Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you had a good break. If you did have a good break, you're enjoying the afternoon. It's a gorgeous day here in Leicestershire. Got the pleasure of my company from 1 p.m. till 3 p.m. this afternoon. And I should be taking you through all the trading ideas that we have, all the setups, and everything else that we need. Let me put this music down just a little. Yeah, that's better. It does overtake things. So we are experiencing, actually, what the hell's going on? Well, that's not where the market's at. Where are you? It's gone to sleep. It's there. Look at it. Look at what it's done. So we had a really quiet, let me just add that to the stage. So I had a really quiet morning and we were struggling, but it's done absolutely mental. So I had 1% on my left. We're over 2% now. Got a huge trade. Got in a lot of profit right now, which would give me another 2% for the day. I'm going to hang on to it and see where it goes. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to take the profit. Take the money whilst it's there. So that's just a smidgen under 4% on the day done, which is beautiful. We're going to take the first trade card at 1:05. So if you're joining me this afternoon, come and say hello. Yeah, and let's go. It is really warm now. Lawnmowers are out, so hopefully they're not too loud. We're all good to go. And so yeah, we're every day we are trading. We are moving towards our financial goal. We do both of those, which is a good thing. Okay, so welcome to the New York session. I'm going to be with you for 2 hours. I'm going to walk you through the trades that we take and don't take, and why we take them and what we do. Okay, so all of that is to aid you and educate you to become a better trader. I'm not giving you any financial advice. When you decide to enter the market and exit from the market, is entirely up to you. So markets coming back is a good thing for me to close that trade with a really, really nice profit. So had a wonderful time today trading. Look, so couldn't have been any more opportune, right? But that's what happens. The market is the market. The market will do whatever it wants to do. There's nothing that we can do about it. Okay, so 40.27. And as I said, I've not been following the trade cards. I had a lot of stuff to do during the break. And I just put in a couple of trades, which have been really fruitful. Let's see what happens, right? Let's see what happens. So 3 minutes past, 2 minutes till we take the next trade card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buys, 1 sell, 8 profitable trades today. But then one of them was 11p. One of them was £1.82. So if I see it struggling, I don't mind getting out the trade. Yeah, a little bit of profit is better than a loss. Okay, every single time. So let's see what the trade card's doing. Market's ranging up here now in a different place. So we were here this morning. So we were doing all of this 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 10 o'clock. So we came at 8, did that, 9, did that, 10 o'clock, I did a little bit more. Then, the real work's been done just before this hour, and New York's now open. We've got Fed Chair Walsh is speaking at 2 p.m. in an hour's time. That will and could move the market. And then we've got a manufacturing report. Don't know whether ISM manufacturing does much. We had the big one, which was JOLTS, and then we've got NFP, non-farm payroll, tomorrow, which has been brought forward by a day because the Yanks are on holiday, because 4th of July is on the Saturday. So America's 250 years old. What an amazing achievement for a 250-year-old nation, right? Absolutely incredible. They attracted all the talent, attracted everybody from all walks of life. They're not so keen on that these days, obviously, but that's by the by. So 4 minutes past, got 1 more minute before we take the next trade card. So welcome you to the Cam Johal trading channel. And we do this every single day, Monday to Friday, 8 till 10, and then Monday to Thursday, 1 till 3. I believe New York is closed half day on Friday. So if you're trading, then be mindful of that. Because some trades sometimes carry on. I don't know whether it's a hard close or traders will still be trading. But you really want to be out of the market half day on Friday. I tend not to trade, especially after I finish the session with you guys. So after 10 o'clock on a Friday, I may have the odd trade in. I don't really carry trades over the weekend as a rule, if I can help it. Only because swap fees and you don't know what's going to happen on Sunday. Okay, it's 5 past. Let's take the first trade card of the afternoon. And I'll just tell you what it is. It's a buy. And current price 23, yeah. And got my targets. Buy. It's not the strongest, but it's not weak either. There will be a retracement. Remember, my rule is that I don't enter a buy trade in a red candle. The candle's green now, so if you may want to enter, entirely your choice. If you've got access to the trade cards, you'll obviously be able to see what's going on. So I want to see what New York wants to do. Plenty of room to go up or down in this market. Show you the 5 minutes. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. I had most of that. It's great. Beautiful. Yeah, 4% up today. A few quid under that. We'll get that this afternoon. Yeah. 5.5, something like that, up yesterday. 6, 7 up on Monday. So if I don't trade again, doesn't matter. So warned you about the red candle. So be careful. I also said that New York, it's 5 minutes in, hasn't decided where it's going to go. So if you do enter these trades, make sure that your stop loss is in. Right. Right. I'm in on that. Let's see how we go. Yeah. So if you're in, let me know. I've taken that. Stop loss set, TP set, see where it goes. And sometimes I'll move my stop loss to the hard stop if I want to give it a bit more wiggle room, or if I think, nah, I'm not going to do it, get out of it, but we get out of it. Dropping. Maybe it's got a little bit further to go. Maybe a little bit premature. It's okay. No big deal. Stop losses are baked into my business plan, so it doesn't bother me. Don't like it, but it doesn't bother me. Doesn't change anything. So market's coming back now. Signal was good. Heading towards TP1. Let's see where it goes. So we had a cracking mid-session. I didn't follow the signals. I had a lot of work to do away from this work. And as I said to you, I think I was a whisker under 2%. Took a couple of trades. We're almost at 4% now, so work's done. Just taking one more trade just to get it over that 4%. I'd like to do 5, but we'll see. Not hung up about it. 1% is amazing every day. And don't go chasing my business plan. Have your own. Come and say hello. A couple of 3 people on at the moment. We find the afternoons a little bit quieter than the morning sessions. But we'll do them anyway, because I'm going to trade anyway, so it doesn't matter. Mateus can't be with us this afternoon. He's otherwise engaged. just at break even. That's time to take another trade card. 10 past. They soon come. So there's buying, which confirms where we're at, which is good. So this is what we were talking about this morning. Whereas a human trader, I'm not knocking anybody. So, whereas a human trader gives you the signal, and gives you the signal. This thing here, because you click on it regularly, because you click on it in 5 minutes or 15 minutes, if the trend is still the same, if the last trade card said buy, and this one says buy, and the next one says buy, it gives you a lot of confidence. And sometimes I can stay in those trades for 15, 20 minutes. I will scalp some other trades along with it. But generally speaking, you can stay in the trade. Okay. And that is a big difference. The other thing is, of course, is that you're not waiting around for a setup to appear and the trader to send you a signal. There's you pull it down. Yes, it can say neutral. And this morning we had 15, 20 minutes at a time when it was just saying neutral, 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 which is great because you're not losing any money. Okay. So that's a type of guidance, which no human being gives. They don't say, okay, sit on your hands. Let's just say wait for my signal, right? And that's not quite what we're doing here. You're in charge of this. You put it on the signal 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and 1 hour at any time, 23 hours a day. I use it now to trade late night and early mornings when I'm up. Somebody asked a question, how many hours do you trade for? How much money do you want to make? Right? Ridiculous. People looking for shortcuts, get rich quick scheme. We don't sell them here. We don't have any. Plenty of other people will sell you all of that rubbish and drain you of your money pretty quickly. Whether it's affiliate fees, joining fees, membership fees, training fees. Yeah, the only person you're making rich is your upline. So market is still coming down. So you could have had TP1 on that last trade. Coming back now. So the last one was a buy as well. I don't know whether that's going to go through and continue down after these few greens, or what's going to happen. Nobody knows. I certainly don't. Let's see what goes. There's a bit of upward momentum, but it's done a lot of that. So if you look at the hours, this is done 3 hours of that's massive. So this is New York now, just edging down. Trade card saying buy. That's what all the data points to. Remember, it's not a human emotional decision. It's a data-driven decision. 32 million data points the system takes into account before it gives you this information. $14 minutes, 1 minute before we take the next one. Market's coming down a little bit, so be careful now. Again, we've got a session where we need to really take care, whereas the middle section was like, it would have been buy, 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 and we've just followed it all the way up, which is what I did. 2% on one trade, about 1%. I think it was like 2%. So yeah, 2%, 1%, 1%, 2% on 3 trades. So yeah, coming down now. Let's see where it gets to. It's back, so it's just ranging there. So New York hasn't really properly got going. But it's 1/4 so we're going to take the next trade card in a minute. just going to dictate something. So give me 1 second. Just going to mute myself. I don't want you guys to hear it. Here we go. So nice big rise there, and a nice profit on my trade now. You should be if you stayed in it. At least you don't lose faith. Okay. 16 minutes, we could have taken another one. My apologies if you missed that. Still buying. Yeah. TP5 is 40.37, so it's quite a way down the road. If you're staying in the trade, move your stop loss to better than break even or TP1, and you can keep staying in the trade, and then you've got a guaranteed profit, better than break even or guaranteed TP1, and you can forget about that trade. You can wait for the next trade card and take that and not consider this, or you can take the profit. You never know, it can come back and hit your stop loss, and then you've made no money. So little and often is better than big and not so often. Okay. So I've taken some profit. As I said, I need to inch up to my 4%, just a few pounds away from that. Why take the risk when you've made the money? Okay. So the risk is only removed when you move your stop loss to better than break even. Now you've got the risk-free trade. And then if you move it to TP1, you've got a guaranteed of a profitable trade. You can trail your stop loss. What I want you to do is try and remove the risk of trading, know where you're going, remove your anxiety, because your knowledge levels are building in what you're doing, okay? That's the whole essence of what TWK is trying to do, is instill confidence in you, take away that, oh my God, what's going to happen? And take away the hurry, trying to relax you guys, breathe, relax, drink water, be in a comfortable environment, make money. Okay? So it's all about the Benjamins, as they say. Yeah, the green. So I'm not in any trades now. Took that trade out in 2 minutes. We'll take the next trade card and see what that looks like. So beautiful trade now, 27. That's TP1 on the latest card. It's a much higher TP on the previous one. Yeah, so we're making money slowly but steadily. There's no bang bang and no fireworks. It's just a slow process. TP1, TP2, TP3. One trade at a time is how you build your daily profit. One trade at a time is how you build your dream, your goal. Make £27 a day, it's £10,000 a year. £27 a day, £10,000 a year. Just tell yourself that. Work it out. 27 times 365, bang. Yeah? Can't work 365 days a year. Let me tell you something. If your life depended on it, actually, if the life of a child of yours, or your brother, or your sister, or your mother depended on it, you'd work double that. You'd work 700 and whatever days, right? So 20. There we go. Let's go. Next one. Buy. 74%. Targets are even higher. Absolutely beautiful. So don't go into it on a red candle. Got some notes to dictate. So I'm going to leave you alone for 5 seconds. Here we go. So we come down a little bit. Like I said, don't enter a buy on a red candle and don't enter a sell on a green candle. Okay, so again, market's just ranging. Not doing much. He says, right, 29 is TP1. So again, book your profits or put your stop loss at break even or better than break even, because it can do that and take it all away. Okay, so let's be careful. This morning at 8 o'clock, 8:30, Raj had reached his 2% stop trading. Mrs. J had reached her weekly targets yesterday. Stop trading. Yeah, I trade now because I trade with you guys. I'm sitting here. I may as well trade. But otherwise, at 4%, we're long gone. Done. Thank you very much. I don't need 4% every day. Yeah, certainly the 6s and 7s. It's been a fabulous week. That's the kind of money that will make you a millionaire in a few years. £27 a day will make you £10,000. Stands to reason £54 will make you 20,000. Yeah. £108, £40,000. Now tell me you can't find £500 to start this off with. Yeah, £40,000 above the average wage, minimum wage in this country, probably above the average wage in this country. Once you know the formula for for success in this market. You can't unknow it. Yeah. One of my traders friends was talking to me recently. He said, this is a formula for success. It's not a strategy. It's a formula. Big difference. So market looks as if it's on its way up. 25, you've got time for the next trade card. I'm with you here for another hour and a half. It's another buy, 71%. Market's going up all the time. Don't go in on that red candle. Yeah, because that could punish you. Having said that, there's also the best entries are there. Just had the third or fourth candle, a trade card that said the buy. So watch it here. So let's have a look on the 5 minutes where that market is. So it's all the way up here. So I would think it's safe up to about 35. We've entered around the 28, 29. Yeah, 30 is TP1. You should be in profit now. And if you are, think about moving your stop loss. Don't strangle the trade. Don't go right up against it because you're scared to death of losing a few pounds. Losing money is part of the game. Warren Buffett said, if you're not prepared to lose some money, don't go into business. Yeah, don't expect to make any. So a nice profit now. Back down a touch, TP1. I think TP1. Back down a little bit now. Not my entry point, end profit. Can't be making money if you're not in the market. Can't be making money if you're scared to press the button. You're not willing to commit to money. From my clients the other day said, Cam, I think I've got £1,000 in my account. I need to add some more money. So what are you thinking? He said, I'm going to put in £5,000. I said, what would that get me? I said, well, you work it out, £6,000. 1% on 1,000, it's £10. 1% on 6,000, £60. 2% is £120. Yeah. Over 20 days, that's like £2.5 grand. It's just maths. It's pure maths, nothing else. All it's all about. Yeah. If you're joining us this afternoon, let me know where you're from. Introduce yourself, say hello. Can be a little bit lonely. Yeah, coming down. So you hit TP1. It's retraced. That's what your stop loss is for. Protects you. Everybody once says not having a stop loss is like jumping out of a plane without a parachute. Don't do that. Don't jump out of a plane with a parachute. So we're at 28, got 3 more minutes. We would have had TP1 on that. Unfortunately, it's retraced back. If it hit your stop loss, it is what it is. That's what it's there for. It's going to get hit occasionally. It's coming down, 29. Using my hard stop for that trade that I got into. Hopefully we don't hit it, but if we do, we do. No big deal. 29 minutes, 1 more minute before we hit that button to take the next trade card. Still continues to come down. Let's see what happens. 30. Let's take the next trade card. See what that selling is. Neutral. So sit on your hands, do nothing. That's what the data's pointing at. Remember, this thing has no emotion. It doesn't care. 32 million data points it hits before it passes that information, and it comes up with a neutral. So I've stayed in the market on the buy. It's coming back now from a couple of trade cards ago. Move my stop loss to the hard stop. Give it some room to breathe. This is what I was talking about. So we're at a neutral trade card. Doesn't mean you can't trade. Just doing it on your own. I've still got my trade in. I'm just above break even now. I'm going to leave it in. Profit. Yeah. Fortune favors the brave. Lovely. Let's see if it goes above that. So this could be now the resistance that it won't go above. I think it will personally, because I think it's going to go for this, and then yeah, all the way up at 35. Going to try for that. Might run out of steam, may not do it. Don't know that. Don't know whether it will or not. But generally speaking, I think that's where it's going. So here. Got all the way up there. I don't think it'll do that. That did that. When was that? Was that yesterday afternoon? Yeah, that was yesterday afternoon. Right, this is the hour candle. A lot of buying. We'll retrace at some point, but this cluster here, make it out of that. Nice, nice. There you go. Come on. Nice little profit now. Right, I'm going to take that. It's been hanging around for a while. Let's take some profit off the table. Yeah, we got that. Nice. All trades closed. Ready for the next trade signal. Any questions, guys? Anybody want to ask anything about trading? Don't ask me if my hip hurts from sitting down. Yeah, not that old yet. Question this one. How did you trade for, Matthias? Does your hip hurt from all that sitting around? For God's sake. Nothing hurts when you're making money. I want to ask Matthias tomorrow. Did you hit that, Matthias? Classic question. I wish I'd screenshot it. Look at it. Look at it now. Yeah, 32. That's TP3. So it works. It works. We can have all the doubts in the world. It works. Excuse me. So what did you guys do? I did some trading. I made liquid lunch, as in my protein shake with, today was avocados, walnuts, and almonds, and Huel, which is a meal replacement protein shake. A protein yogurt, had some water, had some tea, traded, measured a wall for wallpaper, ordered that, and then came back to you guys. Oh no, I hung up some of my clothes in my new wardrobes. Did that as well. After the gym this afternoon, after the session. The best thing about my new gym is it has no phone service, so you can't on your phone. Brilliant. Okay, so we're at 35. Let's see what we get now. This how we're trading. It's a buy, which is understandable. The red candle, be careful. Yeah. I don't like entering on there, but you know what? Could be about time that it goes. Oh, yeah. Took that immediately in profit. Immediately in profit, retraced back. Just took it because I thought, I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes you need to break the rules if you feel that. 28, 29 is TP1 for me. Nice TP1. Slip back. Back to profit. See what it decides to do now. Slips down. So if you didn't get that, you didn't take the profit, it's back again. Here it comes. Or doesn't it? Come back and gone. So I might have to wait for this one to come back. Might. Again, decided to use my hard stop rather than the trade stop. At break even now. Here she comes. Let's see. I'm just going to take that, go back to where it came from, try and retrace. Just teetering now, making money, losing money, making money, losing money. Yeah, break even, lose a little bit. Nothing going on. I think it's had the big movement. Maybe around 3 o'clock, might see something. Maybe just waiting for a check. Maybe waiting for the speech at 2 o'clock to take some direction from the market. Yeah. But that will come a little while later. It's not one of those immediate impact news stories. Yesterday we had the jobs report. Nothing happened for about 15, 20, 30 minutes. Then all hell broke loose, rose massively to about 40.90 yesterday afternoon. So that obviously they look at the news, look at the figures, and then react to that as to what's going to happen. And it's all based around interest rates in terms of interest rates go up, gold goes down, interest rates go down, gold goes up. If they think interest rates are going to go up, then they will, gold will start coming down. If the dollar starts strong as well. They're trying to keep the dollar strong at the moment, weaken gold. Just a fake position where it's at. It'll break free from that and shoot up. I'm very bullish on gold. Dollar's 250 years old. Gold 5,000 years old. Gold has a limited supply. Dollar, they just print off another trillion every day, whenever they feel like it. That's why we have hyperinflation, which they don't talk to us about. So, 39, got 5 more minutes. Pull down the next trade card. That one's not done anything. I'm in drawdown on that myself. Doesn't matter. It's within limits. And again, last one I took profit on. Everyone I've taken profit on. So if this one hits my stop loss, it's a hard stop that I use. That is what it is. Excuse me. I'm not sleeping very well during these really hot nights. See a little bit of green 40. Let's see what it does now. Last buy didn't do a lot. Yeah, I was going to say I fear it's going to be neutral, which is it. It is where it is. Not really giving us any direction. The market has no direction, so better to sit it out. We go. Break even on my trade. $41 minutes, got 4 more minutes, got a fair amount of time for the next trade card to come. Last one was neutral. Profit now. 20 pips, 30 pips. Secured my 4% for the day. Just trading with you guys because I'm here anyway. Might as well earn some money. Coming back again. So coming back to my break even now. In 2 minutes. I was about to close that trade. Just moved a little bit back a little bit, but quicker than I wanted it to. That's fine. Hit stop loss, it hit stop loss. It's not all part of the business. Yeah. Let's see what goes now. We're at 43, got 2 more minutes before we pull down the next trade card. I'm just coming back. Not really doing anything at the hours. Let's see what the hour officially shows. Probably a buy. No, it's a slight sell. Nothing much though. Not really. No real movement. The body is 50 pips. So we're ready in 1 more minute. Take the next trade card. Let's hope it gives us some direction. Still in that trade. Slight drawdown now. Teetering in an hour profit. Let's see what the trade card does. Still neutral. Although everything pointing to a buy. It's only 50%, so it doesn't give us anything. TP5, if it was a trade card, it would be 35, so it's not a bad entry. Doesn't mean you can't trade it. It's up to you though. I'm still in that trade. Profit now. Like I said, you've got to be in it to make any money. Come on, do something. So frustrating when these hours are like this. I think I'm going to start standing from tomorrow. My desk does go up. I don't want to do it now. I might pull a wire or something out, the lights and things. I think I'll do that tomorrow. So it's come back, 47 minutes past the hour. Not really giving us much. A couple of TP2s and 3s and 1s. But there's no fireworks certainly this afternoon. Market's just ranging very, very slowly. "47 minutes past." "48 minutes past," so we've got 2 more minutes. Shot up, beautiful. So let's see what goes. It's rising nicely. We're gonna buy. There you go. I'm already in the buy from earlier. That's the advantage of sticking to it. Yeah. Although there's no great profit or anything like that, I'd probably do just as well to get in it now. There's no great advantage of being that. Not this time. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. You were in earlier. And so we're going to buy, not the strongest of buys in the world, to admit. So again, if you're following those, then be careful. Need some work. Market's not convinced that it's going up, or the data isn't convincing that it's going up. Bringing its own support and resistance lines all the time. Won't go above certain things. So it's pulled back since we got that trade card. Excuse me. I've just stayed in that trade for the last couple of trade cards that were neutral. One previous to that was buy, so I just stayed in it. Didn't really do anything. Showed a bit of profit, showed a bit of loss. So the market's not really moving. As I said, maybe waiting for Wash's speech this afternoon. He's the governor of the Fed. Sorry, he's the Fed chairman. We have a governor. Can't remember now. Can't think. Sorry. Jay Powell has become governor. He used to be chairman. Couldn't think of his name. So, market not really giving as much. Yeah. Don't know which way it's going to go. So if you're trading and you did a buy, we've been in a sell candle since. We had a couple of buy candles, which would have given you some profit. I certainly haven't seen anything in terms of, it goes teeters in profit and slight loss, profit, slight loss. Making money now. So the stats pointed to a buy. The market saying, nah, I'm not interested right now. $53, 2 more minutes, and we'll get another trade card that we'll pull down. Okay, let's see where it goes. So it's dropped now, 55. Let's see where it's not giving us anything, is it? No, we're getting the odd TP1s and TP2s and nothing. Neutral again, so nowhere to go. Absolutely nowhere to go this afternoon. Not in this hour. Let's see what next hour brings. Yeah. So buying again. So I'm reading and learning. You should be doing the same. Yeah, just don't let the fact that so just reading about business. Oh, goodness me. Right, the hour's not done much for us. I'm still in that trade. Got a small drawdown. That's nothing. Not fussed about that. Drawdown's part of life. Yeah. The big money comes to those that sit through drawdowns and can manage it. But my hard stop hasn't been hit. Nowhere near. That's, like I said, it's a few quid, nothing major. Goes in and out of profit. If it goes down, it'll hit my stop loss, and that'll be that. If it goes up, huge profit. So it was in that a good few trades cards ago. And I pulled the lever at 2 o'clock. See what goes. We'll be into the last hour of our company together. So it's bought for 3 hours. It meandered this morning. It did the same as this hour that it's done to us. Very frustrating, but get yourself an education, start reading a book. Yeah, the one thing. Yeah, very, very good. Can you see that? Yeah. And then Trading in the Zone, another great book that a lot of traders read. So it's genuinely coming down now. So let's see what it wants to do. Maybe it's going to take that whole hour out. Look. Yeah. It's a selling hour, isn't it? So, nothing much though. New York's not done much. So let's see what we get this afternoon. In the second hour, it's 2 o'clock. Let's pull down that trade card, see what it says. I fear it may be neutral. No, it's a sell. And oh wow, look at that. Couldn't have got into that. You wouldn't have seen that. So that's 2 o'clock. Yeah. So what causes that? I have no idea what it does. Yeah. But be careful. Yeah, that stopped me out. Doesn't matter. It is what it is. Yeah. Has a habit of doing that. And you see, just change every an hour. What difference did it make? But it does, right? So, you know, wants to come back. I was about to take a quick buy on that actually, because I know these reverses so quickly. But then you think, sorry, okay. That'll be losing discipline, and we don't do that. So the hour brings the sell that we wanted, but probably too quick for anybody to get into. Certainly too quick for me, but I have a lot of things to do. You could have done it, but I couldn't. So it's reversing back now. But that's it. This is the hour. You'll see it this, yeah, you'll see it like that. So it could launch itself now. Just waiting for the next one. So it slips back. Amazing. The sell was there. Could have made a lot of money. Got in afterwards. I just finished my reading. I didn't get into it. It's too fast from that point of view. Just reversing back, which it tends to. So we'll see where it goes now. Four minutes, got one more minute. We're in the second hour. New York's first hour didn't do a lot. Gave us a few bits of profit, but generally speaking, it was frustrating afternoon. Frustrating afternoon. Yes, I was. Yeah, stopped out. The last one, that little drop there. I was only holding one buy. So we've got, yeah, that little slip hit my hard stop. Lost a few quid, nothing major. But it's all part and parcel of the plan. That's what happens. Yeah, you hit those. So I haven't seen you here before, Hussein. What brings you here? So I'm going to introduce yourself, say hello, welcome. We're also on YouTube, which may be a better experience. Just search for Cam Johal, I'll be there. 05, let's take the next trade card. Sell. Yeah, not strong. 57% direction confidence. They're not the strongest of sells, but could have had TP1 then if you pop that in. course, you receive those straight, so you're not distracted by when I'm looking over here, you're there on your screens and receiving these. So it's a lot easier for you to get into them than it is for me. TP2. So we definitely have a change of character in the market. It's definitely now selling rather than buying. Last hour was selling. So 19, 18 would, yeah, I was going to say TP2 is 18. Dropping nicely now. So as I said, it's definitely now selling at this point in time. Excellent, well done. Well done. I think we made some decent profit. I think we booked it and actually banked it. Yeah, we were kind of selling here, so I was kind of there. But I had my hard stop in, so it is what it is. It's first stop loss of the day. So there's a 5 minute. So this is the hour now. Second hour selling in New York. 17 is just below TP3. So we're hitting those now. Nice. No, it doesn't matter which way it goes. Remember, we just need direction. TP3 at 16. 2 more minutes. Sorry, 3 more minutes. So 7. So that's the market. That's what she does. Knocked me back down to about 3.5% for the day. Took 0.5% out of me. I don't revenge trade. Don't do any of that. Yeah. Never occurs to me that doesn't. Yeah. Not anymore. Used to. When we first started, it was awful. Get that money back. Get that. Not interested. So it's coming back now. So it's been down. It didn't quite get to TP3, 4, sorry. So let me just see. Yeah, 14. Need it to be at 13. It goes through this time. It'll give you that. So having a think now where it wants to go next. That's TP4. 40.13 is TP4. Beautiful. Hope you're taking some profits. Hope you're booking those. Hope you're moving. Your stop loss trailing that. You could have TP2 as your stop loss now. TP1. So it's a guaranteed profit regardless of what happens. Or you can take the profit. TP3 is not bad. TP4, TP5 is down at 40.10 for me. It'd be different for you. And it does that snaps back. Sometimes you take the money. Yeah. Did you take the profit, Hussein? Obviously could have had more, but we didn't know that at the time. Okay, 09, got 1 more minute before we take the next trade card. So we're on the 5 minutes. You can take 15, 30, or an hour, depending on your style. Get 5 because you like it. It's exciting, moves quick. Money loves speed. So let's come back now. Heading towards TP2 territory. Hope you book some profits. Going back to give you more profit if you didn't take it. You're still in the trade. Remember, we had a selling card at 05 is 10. Let's take the next one. 5 minutes is up. Selling. Market's still selling. Look at the range. TP1 already. Got to be quick. You're following this. Got to be really, really quick. Didn't take that. I wasn't ready for that. But didn't take it. Don't have to take everything. Let's reverse back. Where are you joining us from, Hussein? Are you local? Are you in the UK? Are you out of the country? Going back. Still ranging, isn't it? Yeah, still. So, quite a large wick on that candle again. So let's see what New York does. It doesn't matter in the sense that we trade price action, and we follow the cards. Whatever they say, we kind of look at to get into. That would have been a nice little buy. It's coming back again. 12 minutes past, got 3 more minutes. So let's have a look at the 5 minutes, see what that's doing. Yeah, it's just done this. Look at this, huge. During the time we were off the air, and then it hasn't really done much. I mean, you could say it's come down, but in a very sporadic kind of way. We've had a few TP3s and TP4s this afternoon. Thank you so much. Lovely. It's my lunch. Huel, walnuts, almonds, avocado. So 14 minutes, we're going to take the next one in 1 minute. Trade card. Been scrappy, to say the least. Nice to see Hussein reporting that he made some money. Took the sell. So, I totally slipped and forgot. That was Wash. That was 2 o'clock. He started speaking. Yeah, that must have been his speech. That dropped. I was quite surprised that it dropped so badly. Just totally disengaged. My brain was that Wash is speaking at 2 o'clock. You don't know exactly the context of it. I haven't got Bloomberg on here. I've got Sky News, but I haven't got Bloomberg. It's going back up now. 15. Neutral, as expected. I don't think it's going to give us any direction right now. Doing what it's doing. It's a lovely buy. But we can't be on the swings and the roundabouts. Okay. Not doing much. I'm not saying much. I'm just reading and writing. Wow, look at that baby go. That's wash. That could be wash. I can't, I haven't got access. Normally I'd be up watching Bloomberg. I'd be downstairs if I was doing this. Nice. Come back up. Excuse me. So went to here. Didn't quite make it there. Yeah. No, that's not the all-day high. That's earlier. That's there. 35. Okay, 18 minutes. We've got 2 more minutes. We'll be looking for the next trade card. See what that says. Okay. Brings back again. Just a ranging market. It's all the 5 minutes. Turn that candle. So you can see how much it's retraced back. Still coming back. That could have been Walsh. His speech analysed. May have sat down. Yeah, I don't know. It's unfair of me to say that could be that. That drop could have been that. That happened at 2 o'clock. And market's back on its way up. 20. Let's see what happens. It's a buy. Green candle, go. 27.90. TP1. There you go. You can always make money in this market, any market. Doesn't matter whether it's buying or selling. That's beauty of being traders rather than being investors. Yeah. Nice. Took that. Nice profit now. Coming back again. Come on. Just a break even now. $27's TP1. In profit. If you're in profit, move your stop loss to break even or better than break even. Can't lose money on the trade. Better to make a little bit of money than no money at all or lose money. That's what all this community and teaching is about, to make money. Yeah, we'll worry about how much somewhere down the road. Yeah, as long as you're making money, can't blow an account. Nice profit now. That is better than TP2, just before TP1, 3. Yeah, this could be it. So maybe going for that 35 now. Lovely, I've got a nice profit. Recovered my stop loss. I'm better. Not that that's the name of the game. Yeah, we don't revenge trade, we don't look at those things. Each trade has its own merit. That is TP2, 3. That is TP5. Get one. We got one. Beautiful. Come on. Right. I'm taking that TP5. Thank you very much. Profit off the table. Beautiful. Beautiful. Stop loss gone. That is just a whisker short of 5%. Look at that. Yeah, better than TP5. How cool is that? We did it. We got one. Fantastic. Hussein, I hope you took your profits on that sell. Beautiful. Yeah. TP5 done and dusted there. Stay in the trade. Trail your stop loss. Move your stop loss up higher and higher. Move it to TP5. Yeah. Goes away. Take the profit. Take the money. Trade of the day, that's got to be. Trade of the day. Beautiful. Look at that. We called it as a buy. Plenty of time to get in. Plenty of time to make money. Terrific. Absolutely terrific. Beautiful trade. Like I said, trade of the day. And this is what happens. You can get frustrated all day and bang, you could have 2 trades and make up all your money. I made a fantastic profit on that trade. It wasn't the most profit I've made today on a single trade. Most profit we made today was on a buy earlier in the day. And that was from 4,009 to 4,031. 1929, that's 220 pips. That was the best trade I did today. That was during the break. Still rising. 25, let's take the next one. Let's see if it's still buying. Yes, still buying. But be careful. big rise like that. Sometimes there's a retracement, certainly some. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Trade of the day. Well, that was a trade of the day, staying in that. So that's where I made all my 220 pips along there somewhere. And I've got to admit this, I was on my phone because I was downstairs, upstairs, downstairs. I was not on my big screen. So I was talking to you about the retracement. It does happen. Doesn't mean the market's going to come down, but just when you get such a big movement like that, it wants to come back and correct a little bit, profit taking, selling, all sorts of things. Then retail clients thinking it's topped out. I'm gonna start selling. Only to have their stop losses taken out. So 27 minutes past. Got 32 more minutes with you. Hope you're enjoying this. If you are, go over to YouTube and subscribe and like and press the bell icon. The bell icon will give you notification of when we're live, so you don't have to remember. Right. Again, make use of the time. If you're not trading, not in a trade, do something, read, write, journal, look at the bigger time frames. Yeah, see where the market's going, what you think, make sense of the signal. Wow. Did you see that? Black for a second. On its way up. 30. Another lovely trade. Didn't quite trade. take it with you guys. So retracing, so be careful. It's another buy, but be careful. We don't enter on a red candle for a buy, and we don't enter a sell on a green candle. Be careful now. It's done a lot recently. Could retrace. Yeah, the data still points to the buy, and it could be. Just be careful. Okay, could add really good profits. There you go. We got in there. Now that it's green candle. That's my rule, nobody else's rule. Don't have to follow it. If you can, doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. There you go. TP1. Back again. That's the problem, you see. So it's hit the daily high. Then it's a case of how far does it want to go? It wants to go much further. TP2. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Two amazing trades there. We've had TP1s all day. That's okay. But now TP5. It's the power of machine learning, intelligent trade cards, machine intelligence, 32 million data points before it gives you one of these. Yeah, not, yeah, Confluence says this. Nah, this is maths. Probably the greatest trader the world's ever seen, or a fund manager, was mathematician Tim Simons. Yeah, his fund was so successful he closed it to the public. Still going up? Or not? Like I said, there will be a retracement at some point. Don't know from where, so just be careful. If you made your money, yeah, don't trade anymore. Over trading and greed kills so many traders' accounts. So many. Thank you. Thanks very much. So where to next? We've got 2 more minutes. We'll take this next card. So market naturally after that massive rise so quickly is treading carefully, slow down a little bit. That last trade that I took was 100 pips for me. And this is the problem when people talk about, oh, you know, how long does it take? How long does I have to spend? Blah, blah, blah. You just don't know. You know, you could be done in the first 10 minutes, or you may not get a single trade in 10 hours. It's nature of the beast. Yeah. And what are you doing anyway? You've got, you know, if you've got £300 to put in an account, it not exactly mean that you're going to be out on the town every day. It costs money to go out. It costs money to have a life outside of work. Make the money first, spend the time. So nice TP5 hit just then. Hit more profits, TP2s, TP3s this afternoon in the last hour. First hour was really tough. Last 30 minutes has been fantastic. The market's still buying. TP5's all the way at 59. Doesn't mean you go blindly into it. Yeah, go into that trade. It's solid in terms of, but remember it's hit the daily high. It's okay. It is what it is. I'm in that trade. That's TP1. TP1 hit. So guide your profits, take them, move your stop loss to better than break even. Is there more to go? Let's have a look. Plenty to go there. You look at the bigger picture. This area could cover any of these. So TP5 for me is 59. So that's 70 pips up the road. Profit now. I know what I need. And if I get that, that's my day done. A little bit more. Greed isn't good. Sticking to your plan is. Okay? There's plenty of room at the top, as you can see, for it to go a little bit higher. I haven't got my expert trader around to ask her what her thoughts are as to where it could go. I don't know and I don't care. That's great. Nice profit there now. Beautiful. Lovely. TP4. Taking that. Business plan done. Finished trading for the day. 5%. Thank you very much. 57 is just below TP5. We're going to hit another TP5. That's 2 on the bounce, literally. And that literally, and the last one of this one's 100 pips. That's 200 pips. If you did that, you stayed to TP5. The last one was better than TP5. Nobody needs 200 pips in a day to reach their goal. If you're gambling, 2,000 pips isn't enough. I've finished. I'm done. No more trading. And then, as I've said to you guys, I try and finish my trading with you at 3 o'clock. I do not want to be trading past 3 o'clock. I've been here since 8 o'clock this morning. The 3 hours in the middle is never respite. It's always client calls and things to do. I traded this lunchtime. As soon as 3 o'clock hits, I'm out of here. I'm in the gym. $57, better than TP4, hasn't hit TP5 yet. I'm out of that trade, done. I'll tell you what I did on it, probably 50, 60 pips, something of that order. But I didn't need it. I needed about 30 pips. 60 pips. Yeah, I needed exactly 30. Did 60, thank you very much. There you go. Better than TP5. How good is that? Amazing. Incredible trading. Yeah, incredible. How is that? Anybody still in it? Amazing. Amazing bit of trading. Wish I'd stayed in now. 57, 67, 77, 8, 10. Another 200 pips. Oh my God. And it's not stopped. It's not done yet. I want to keep away. Not getting into this. So we're going to have another trade card after this. Quite an incredible session. 2 TP5s literally on the bounce after a series of TP2s and 3s. And if you'd have stayed for that, it was 200 pips above TP5. Again, you could have done a week's worth of trading on that basis. Yeah, and so let's have a look now. I'm saying that there's plenty of room. So it may be going for this now, the 90. Before it comes back. So that was 96 there. So we never know. But we'll stick to that. Yeah, keep our feet on the ground and stick to that. We'll trade what's in front of us. Nothing else, nothing more. Still going. 83. Still going. There you go. There she goes. Might hit 4100. Don't know. Incredible. So strong. Lovely bit of trading. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Caught it perfectly. 5 minutes ago, that was a buy. You could have just stuck in that buy all the way from 40, 50. It's 400 pips. So entry point was 40, 47. $41.01. Wow. Incredible. Oh my God. I didn't see that one coming. Still buying. Yeah, still buying. Really strong now. Yep. 4106, 4107. Hey, the market's at 4107. Yeah, 4104. Market 4107. It's hit. Yeah, he has spoken. Say again? Yeah, he was speaking at 2. I believe so. Let me just have a look. Yeah, he spoke at 2. That's Wash. Don't worry, it'll come crashing down. Oops. Yeah. What you see a lot of is that this goes and does this, and then within a couple of hours it's back down to where it was. It did that yesterday afternoon. See what it does. Still got some steam left to go up, or is that it? Has it done its little bit and then it's going to come back down? Still strong, still going. $47 at 50. I'm going to take the next trade card, see where it goes. Maybe not got a lot of steam left now to maintain the above the 41. Let's see what the data's telling us in a minute. So that was about a 400 pip gain that we could have had, all the way from 50 to, well, 500 pips, 41. If you stayed in it, if you trailed your profits. I didn't. I needed about 50 pips, took 100 pips or whatever it was, and target's done for the day. No need to be in the market, regardless of what's going on. We make our money and we make our move and get out of it. It's that simple. So the Fed chair spoke this afternoon. So he must have talked about, he's a very, I don't know, he's Trump's man. So Trump appointed him, and they will be talking down the possibility of interest rate rises. And that's probably what sent the market up. The market's been really, really subdued over the last few days, fearing that Fed maybe 3 interest rate rises the rest of half the year. So that's something that's really they've been fearful of. As I said, sometimes it comes crashing back down. If it goes up on news like that, speculators get hold of the market, but we don't care about that. We're disciplined. We've had a fantastic few trades. Right, still saying buy, but be careful. The market is climbing back down, so just be careful. No need to risk anything after such a good trades. Yeah. So euphoria wears off. Chairman's spoken. We've made the money on trading, knocked out a load of retail traders. Yeah, collected all their stop losses. And now we're going to collect them again and take it all the way back down. I've seen that so many times. I'm not saying this will happen. I can't advise you. At the end of the day, it's your account. Do with it as you wish. I'm just talking about from my 5 years of experience of trading the market. Still rising. So don't know whether it's run out of steam now at the 4100, where it can maintain that. We're at TP3 on that trade. If you took it, yeah, it's just ranging in there now. Either for another push, it's just consolidating, getting ready for another push, or it's going to slam down. Okay, so we're going to take the last trade card at 5-2. Then I should be finished with you for the day. Yeah, it's just raging in there now. It's just sitting there, trying to decide what it wants to do. What's the next move? Is it still up or is it slam down? A lot of people will have taken profits out as well. A lot of longs would have hit their TPs, people that were buying, stuck in the market the last few days. Mark's going down. Can't see it on that chart yet. Just meandering there. Yeah, I see it on my chart here. Can't see it on that one. Take the last trade card of the afternoon. I'll see you again at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning on YouTube, on Facebook. 55. What a very successful afternoon today. So market's softening slightly, which is understandable after such a big shift so quickly. So it's either consolidating to go back up again, or it's done. It doesn't really matter to us. It's 55. Let's see what the data's saying. Data's still saying buying. It's higher than ever. So those are the probabilities. That's what it's saying. It's going to be tough to have so much more steam in the market. Yeah. Much more likely to start dropping. Let's see. We go by the data, we don't go by emotions. We have our stop losses. We have our TPs. For me, I wouldn't have taken that trade. It's doing nothing. It's just sitting there looking for some direction. If you did take the last trade, 3, 4, 5, 600, 500 pips, terrific. You couldn't have had it all, but you could certainly have had 300 pips out of that trade. There you go. It's finally making a little move. Still tiny. So I hope you've had a good afternoon, Hussein. Thanks for dropping by. Hope to see you again. Come and trade with us. We're here 8 till 10 and 1 till 3. So 8 till 10, 5 mornings, Monday to Friday, and 1 till 3, Monday to Thursday. We don't do Friday afternoon. This week's back. It's Independence Day holiday in America as well. So there'll be little or no trade. Probably will be no trade. It's the biggest day in the American calendar. And it's their 250th anniversary of being founded as a nation. So market's rising again. Good about TP1 there. So nice big movement there. You know, $150. 39, 59, 40, 59. Yeah. So 1,500 pip movement today. And we could that's 500 there. Sorry, 500 here. Could have had all of that. We signaled it at further down. Yeah, we signaled that at about 40, 50, 49. Went all the way to 41. Could have caught as much money as you like. Could have done a week's profit today. Not a fabulous day. Over 5% on the day. My trading definitely improved since I started doing these lives with you guys. So much more accountable. I have to watch myself. And it's stopping me from trading as well. You know, after 3 o'clock, I think, right, I'm done. I do take little scalps down there that I don't talk to you about. Only because I know what the market's doing. And it's just experience. And I did this before any of this trade cards and signals and all the rest of it. Use trade on my own. What I do is kind of lower my lot size and think, okay, fine, you know, I'll concentrate as much as I want. Make a few pounds, get out, make a few pounds, get out. Nothing wrong with that. Right, I'm now going to end. So I wish you well, and I wish you have an amazing afternoon. Hope you've enjoyed spending some time with me today. Just checking a few things, so I'll stay online. Going up again, beautiful. There you go, all the profit that you wanted. and back down again. Right. I'll see you all tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. sharp for the London session. And a great afternoon. Thank you so much. I hope you made some money this afternoon. And I'll see you tomorrow.